Over the last 40 years, technology has developed with dizzying speed. But how has it transformed our homes? And what has it done to our families? To find out, the Sullivan Barneses from Reading are taking part in a unique experiment. They'll be stripped of all modern technology, and their own home will be turned into a time machine.
What on earth have they done with our kitchen?
I would never have chosen it.
I hate it!
Beginning in the digital wilderness of 1970, the family will be fast-forwarded at the rate of a year per day.
Wow!
Digital age.
Through 3 decades of technological progress. Each day, new gadgets will be delivered to their door so they can see firsthand their impact on family life.
Wait. Why can't you be more patient? Okay, well, what?
An expert technical support team have the task of sourcing vintage technology and getting it to work.
The challenge for us is great, and I'm not really sure that we're going to be able to do it.
In this episode, the family go on the ultimate nostalgia trip as they speed through the 1970s.
I can't find the second kit.
Without their 21st century technology, how will it change the way they live?
In the 70s, he probably would have got smacked.
Will they spend more time together, or just more time doing housework?
How can people cope with this on a regular basis and not have serious stress problems?
Has technological progress always been for the better? And has it fulfilled our electric dreams? It's the Sullivan Barnes' last night in 2009. Tomorrow they'll be moving out of their house so it can be turned into a 1970s home. Adam's an accountant and George is a senior NHS executive. Between them, they've got 4 children: Hamish, Ellie, Jude, and Adam's daughter Steph. Though she mostly lives with her mum, she's here for the whole experience. A thoroughly modern family. They own 3 games consoles, 3 DVD players, 5 mobile phones, 6 televisions and 7 computers. But Adam can't wait to leave all this behind and travel back in time to his youth.
I think the nostalgia for me of revisiting some of those old gadgets I can remember from a kid will be a real thrill.
For the children, it's a journey into the unknown.
I had to list like one thing that everyone would miss. I'd say that I'd probably miss like my computer.
I'd miss
be able
my
to talk, and
phone.
then you'd miss our phone.
What do you think you'd miss? Probably computer, because I use computer for most of my homework and stuff.
I spend the most time in my bedroom just away from civilization.
Mum George is not so sure all this technology is such a good thing.
I feel as though they're missing out, that you can't live your life in front of a screen. Be fantastic at the end of it if we're less hooked on all the techno stuff. I'd love it if having less technology means that we can spend more time together as a family.
It'll be interesting to see how all the children and the rest of us interact with each other when all this kit's gone.
Next time the family come home, it'll be 1970. Across Reading, the family's very own technical support team are gathering the vintage technology which they'll soon have to live with. Tom Wrigglesworth will provide audio and communication devices.
We're going to have to deliver every gadget and gizmo that arrived in British houses in the 1970s to their doorstep. And even when we've sourced it, we've got to get it working.
Gia Milinovic is a technology journalist and computer expert.
I'm going to be busy in the 80s, certainly in the 90s, but in the 70s, what do I have? I mean, this, maybe? This is it. Wow.
Sociologist Dr. Ben Highmore will put it all in context.
A family that's used to interacting with technology most of the day, when all that's taken away from them, what are they going to do?
It's time for the tech team to put the final touches to the house.
The things I'm going through
but the decor has already been taken back to the 70s. To make it more like an average home of the era, rooms have been resized and others have disappeared. The kitchen's now just a third of the size. Instead of 2 bathrooms, there's now just 1. The girls will be sharing, and instead of 2 receptions, the family are left with a single cosy sitting room.
It's getting there, isn't it, I think?
Yeah.
This room's looking really good. Originally it was a knock-through dining room, sitting room, but we've boarded that back up, made it into just a sitting room on its own. The 1970 house is a completely different house in terms of how it was used to the houses we have now. Much darker, much more claustrophobic. I mean, partly this is about heating. If you have central heating, you can have through rooms, you can have big open spaces.
Now this, I think, is the biggest change in the house because, of course, Hamish had his whole entire life here. It was just computers and games and everything. All I've left him is this little radio. He is going to have to reacquaint himself with the rest of the family now downstairs.
Each day in the house is going to be 1 year, so we've got on this to remind them what year it is. There we go. 1969. Armstrong was limbering up. Magic.
The transformation is complete. It's time for the family to move back in. And they've been transformed too, with 1970s outfits. They have no idea what now lies behind their own front door.
Jude?
Okay, Jude, this way.
Oh my god. Oh my god. What on earth have they done with our kitchen? Oh, I don't like it. I hate it.
Oh, look at the floor.
Oh my goodness.
What do you think of the colour scheme? Are you impressed with the colour scheme or not?
I would never have chosen it, but it kind of works.
What is this? There.
No, that's the washing
See,
machine.
where is the fridge?
Oh, here.
There's the fridge then.
No dishwasher.
We definitely don't have a microwave.
What about a freezer?
Wow, look at this kettle.
Oh yeah.
That's just a fridge.
Right now, I love it. I think it's fab, but by the time I tried to cook dinner later, and I've done 10 days living and cooking and washing in it, you might want to ask me again and get a different answer. Jude?
I love the bead curtain. Oh!
This wallpaper's so cool, isn't it?
Whoa.
Look at that TV.
Is it old?
There. Black and white. Oh, fabulous. Is that ITV? That must be ITV.
Sit down.
Look, it's Doctor Who.
The family will only be able to watch TV at the hours it was available in the 1970s, which means often no daytime TV at all and shut down before midnight.
I reckon I'm going to be watching telly more now just because it's so
Weird.
different.
Do you like black and white then?
No.
Oh my
God!
I love it!
I love this amazing.
Amazing! We're sharing the room! We're sharing!
I love it. I love it.
I love it.
I need to stay like this. I really do.
Yeah.
Wow, the wallpaper's groovy. Oh, look! Oh my god! Look, we can have a little bit of moody music here. We've got a record player up here. How cool!
Whoa.
Oh wow!
Oh
my gosh!
That is brilliant.
This is the wallpaper.
So cool.
It's a bit of Simon and Garfunkel on.
Adam,
Yeah.
have we noticed what we haven't got anymore
What?
in our
Well, the
bedroom?
bathroom.
An ensuite's gone. Oh no, that means we've got to share a bathroom with the kids.
Ugh, how
How
hideous.
disgusting.
I definitely do not think I'm going to be spending so much time in my room. I'm going to be downstairs on the guitar and watching Doctor Who on the black and white TV.
That's it.
All lies in jest till the man hears what he wants to hear and disregards.
Oh look, it's just lovely bedroom.
Oh, it's just fabulous.
So romantic.
I'm so pleased.
BBC One, 24 Hours with Kenneth Olson.
Just evokes so many memories of childhood that you kind of regress to a different mental state, I think. very little here. There's a radio, there's a couple of TV channels, and there's some music through LPs, and that's pretty much it from what I could see.
George is getting to grips with her kitchen, circa 1970, which means no freezer, microwave, automatic washing machine or tumble dryer.
My brain's going whirring like mad. I'm trying to think about things like washing, and there's a twin-tub washing machine over there which I'm dreading getting to grips with. By the time I've worked out, you know, how to kind of manage the functions of being a mum with a house of 4 children, it'll be more than past my bedtime. There's part of me that's hoping the kids will actually get on fine and enjoy not sitting in front of the telly all the time, and there's a cruel streak in me that actually makes me think, haha, let's see what they'll do without all that stuff now.
The children don't want to go up to their 1970s bedrooms, which are cold and empty of anything entertaining. So, unlike 2009, television viewing is a shared family experience.
We stopped producing workers throughout the post stopped.
The news shows a Britain the kids have never known, a country that proudly manufactured its own cars, clothes and electrical goods. But it was also a nation in crisis. This was the start of a decade of industrial unrest.
While the strike lasts, there'll be no new telephones installed and there'll be delays over repairs.
This is the era of collective bargaining and strike action.
Post office strikes were even threatening the telephone network.
£1 to £5 a week.
But at least, unions permitting, the Sullivan Barneses have a phone, albeit a single fixed handset tethered in their drafty hallway.
It's ringing.
They're lucky. In 1970, half of British homes didn't yet have a phone line.
Hello?
Ah, hello, Hamish. It's Tom from the tech team.
Oh, hi.
How are you doing?
I'm fine, thanks.
Could you tell your family that only 25% of the population had central heating in 1970, so as a result we switched your central heating off?
Mm-hmm.
However, on the front doorstep there is your first gadget.
That will make the morning chill a little bit easier.
Let's hope they like tea.
Guys,
Yeah.
have a parcel.
It's from Tom and the rest of the technical.
Is that what the phone call was?
Yeah. Only 25% of people in the 1970s had central heating. They've turned ours off as a result, so we don't have central heating anymore. But this is to help make the mornings a bit warmer.
Yes! Yes!
What is it?
Coffee.
Is it teas made?
I believe so. It's for Adam and I to have in our bedroom.
Have a nice cup of tea in the morning.
So make your morning warmer. Yay. Thanks. Well, why did they give us that? Because it's only benefiting you two.
The technical support team's first delivery comes complete with original 70s instructions and authentic 70s chauvinism.
So, you now have a Goblin Teas Maid, the second best tea maker in the world. Naturally, would never dream of competing with a woman. How dare they?
Steph wasn't very impressed with the teas made. I think she was hoping it'd be something for us or for her.
What about our present from the tech team tonight, the Teas Maid?
Hey, we've got that charged up, ready to go, haven't we?
Waking up with a cup of tea, nobody having to be the brave person that ventures out in the cold with no central heating.
Yeah, what is that whole central heating thing? They obviously have a sadistic streak somewhere where somebody out there wants us to be cold and not very happy.
A new day means a new year.
Tea, dear? Oh, yes, please, darling.
The teas maid was an expensive luxury, costing around a week's salary. Like most electrical goods of the 1970s, it was made in Britain, in this case by Goblin of Leatherhead.
Morning.
The teas maid's popularity would fade during the 1970s, as ever more homes got central heating.
Well, apart from
By the year 2000, the gobbling teasmaid was no more.
What a total waste of time. What on earth were they thinking? What is so great about having a thing that's really noisy sitting next to your bed to make you a cup of tea when you could just go downstairs and make one? I don't understand.
I don't understand what you don't like about it. Why wouldn't that be brilliant? None of us have had to get out of bed.
Morning has broke
Monday morning.
like the first morning.
It's school for the children and work for Adam. First, time to check out another 70s gadget.
I can smell it a bit. It smells like, reminds me of my old train sets. Is it actually cutting anything? Where's everybody got to then? Maybe they're queuing up for the bathroom.
George is taking the day off work to get the housework done without the aid of modern technology.
Got my uniform on, ready to get on with a bit more washing up. I do seem to be taking up station by the kitchen sink and waiting for the next bit of washing up to arrive. And so far, no offers of help from the family.
The change to decimal currency has been a big operation. Tills to be changed, sales girls trained, and all those...
Adam's off to work in his Ford Cortina, Britain's best-selling car of the 1970s.
It seems to be working okay. Plug click every trip. Thank you, Jimmy Savile. I'm sure it will drive as well as it looks.
But it doesn't take long for his warm bubble of nostalgia to burst.
Got no wing mirrors, so I've got no idea what's going on behind me. Absolutely none.
Though just about roadworthy, modern safety regulations wouldn't allow a car like this to be built today. There are no airbags, no rear seatbelts, no head restraints, and of course, no power brakes or steering.
And this is a big test because the brakes. How the brake? Oh, I've got no brakes! I've got no brakes. Oh God, here we go. Okay, and just going around the corners, that takes a real effort just because I can't find that second again. I can't find the second gear. I've got to tell you, my modern car, streets ahead of this. I mean, it's a lovely car to look at, but boy, oh boy, this is a death trap, I think.
George is trying to throw herself into life as a 70s housewife.
Oh, it's quite heavy. I do the cooking. I've just made the children's beds. Brilliant. That's great. That's just what I'd want for myself and for my daughters to see happening. Perfect. Generally, I'm a really busy working mum. There's a house of 4 kids and Adam to look after. He's as much work as the children a lot of the time. It's fun for now, but if I was coming home at the end of a working day and sitting down trying to work out what we were going to cook tomorrow and how we'll buy the ingredients, because we've no storage, we've a tiny fridge, no freezer, so I couldn't do a weekly shop for fresh goods, and I've no idea when I'd buy them.
Washing with a twin tub is a 2-hour ritual, taking over the entire kitchen. In the 21st century, the kitchen is often the social hub of the home. But in the 1970s, it was a no-frills centre for domestic labour.
Smells not right now. It smells like there's an electrical smell, as though the motor's about to object to life, and I've turned it off. I'm not very happy to be using it with that smell.
George is finding the kitchen full of trials. Even cooking tonight's dessert is perilous. Domestic microwave ovens weren't launched until 1974, so to cook a pudding in half the time meant boiling it under pressure at over 250 degrees Fahrenheit.
It's the first time I've ever used a pressure cooker, and This is where you really wish you'd got a microwave.
By the time the children returned from school, George's spent the whole day in the kitchen. Homework without computers is their idea of a chore. Adam's also home.
Hello,
Hi, darling.
Slippers are upstairs.
Yes.
And he's seeing danger all over the house.
It's just that whole kind of kitchen setup just gives me horrors, especially with a little one around. The kettle's dangerous. This is dangerous because of its edges. The fire's dangerous. Anything around the cooker is dangerous.
Pressure cooker or microwave, no competition.
It's so scary. How can people cope with this on a regular basis and not have serious stress problems?
I think it might be like a bomb. I think if we open it now, it might just go...
I really liked everybody being busy when we came home, rather than just being kind of lounging around or watching telly or, you know, that kind of thing.
Like the fact that all the meals where everybody's been in the house, we've sat down and eaten as a family. And I like kind of the business around the cooking in the kitchen, and that everyone's been sort of around and chilled.
Now,
Okay.
time for the pressure cooker pudding.
Oh, it looks disgusting. Who would have thought that anything could survive what was going on inside that pressure cooker and come out looking even a tiny bit edible? What's it taste like?
It's really nice.
Oh God, does that mean we might have to make it again?
After dinner, there's another delivery on the doorstep.
There's no nothing in here. There's nobody there. Oh, look, we've got another parcel. Woo! We got another parcel.
With 35mm cameras, the technical support team have sent the family a note.
In the 1970s, families would turn their pictures into slides. We suggest that you host a slideshow evening at the end of the decade.
The tech team want the family to use the cameras to document their time in the 1970s and then put on a slideshow for their friends and neighbours.
Kind of a joke in the 70s was people boring other people with their slideshows.
For music, the family now depend on a true relic of the analogue age, the radiogram, in mahogany and in mono.
I use my MP3 player a lot. I use it in the car on the way to work, on the way home from work. I use it when I get home to put some music on. So there's always noise going on in our house. Oh, we go. Groovy is that.
Another piece of technology that doesn't quite live up to Adam's nostalgic expectations.
God, I don't think I would crave one of these in my sitting room right now.
But he won't have to wait long for progress.
If you've got a space so big by so big, you've got room for a music centre with a full-size auto-change...
In the early 70s, the Stereo Music Centre arrived in Britain. Its futuristic Japanese design broke free of the radiogram's fuddy-duddy British image. No longer did it attempt to hide its knobs and dials behind mock mahogany doors. Technology was coming out of the closet. Tom from the technical support team is on a mission to find one for the family.
And as we know, the dad is a big music nut, so I'm going to get a music centre with a compact cassette.
The key innovation of the music centre was the cassette deck, the magical component that changed how we listen to music. For the first time, the average consumer could actually record as well as play records. But Tom's struggling to find one in working order. Considered trashy by hi-fi buffs, few 70s music centres survive.
On eBay, I've just typed in 1970. Try and narrow my search because it was coming up with a load of modern tosh. This one wasn't on before. Hey, this is perfect, this is perfect. This is in Oakhampton, in Devon. This music centre was class leading in its day. As far as I'm aware, everything works. Comes with original Sony speakers. I've used a turntable and radio recently, so I know they are okay, but cannot guarantee the function of the cassette player. Cannot guarantee the function of the cassette player. Everything worked a minute ago. This is perfect. There's a photo of it there, and this is exactly what we need.
Once Tom's got the music centre back to his workshop, he still has to coax the aged cassette recorder back to life.
Hey, the counterfeit. Reset. Lovely. Is anyone's guess whether this is going to work?
The cassette format was originally designed for dictation, so quality wasn't important. But its compact size meant it was also ideal for music.
Hey, it's working.
Now you could slip an entire album into your pocket.
We're off. We can give the family a fully working system.
Look, it's got a tape deck and everything. Wow. What a change. How brilliant.
The tech team have asked Adam to use the new music centre to create a mixtape for their end-of-decade slideshow.
This is a leap in technology from this thing, but, you know, even now you just think...
To help with the mixtape, the tech team have sent music writer and former NME journalist David Quantick.
Hello, I'm David. Very nice to meet you. How are you doing?
Nice to meet you, David.
At their peak, over 83 million blank cassette tapes were sold each year in the UK. Now, with music downloads, they're virtually extinct, and so is the art of creating a mixtape.
It became a way of talking to people if you wanted to impress girls particularly. Or impressing your friends. With Roxy Music is a great one to impress your friends. The Roxy Music album track says, I'm sophisticated, I smoke, I drink Campari, I'm stylish. Of course, the signal it also sends out is you have no life. So it's a fine balance. We're in the heat of the moment here. We're creating art. Right. You can tell the gaps between the songs because you can see them. I mean, you have to be a bit of a marksman, really, to do this. It is to find the exact point. Right, now you've got to take the risk. You've got to jump in, just lower it. Another way to do it is just trial and error, because it is only a piece of plastic in the end. That's great. So once it's in the groove, you might as well just go for it.
Now.
Right.
No, it's fine, you did well.
No, you didn't do
That's
too
what I would
badly.
have done.
It's all a bit like a Japanese tea ceremony. It's all ritual and knowing when to go in and when to come out. You put an iPod in a dock and play it through computer speakers, it's just not the same as putting a needle on a piece of plastic. Crunch. It's dirty, you know, it's nasty. How long have you got till your slideshow?
We're going to have to delay it.
Here as I sit at this empty cafe.
13-year-old Hamish, who had never played a record until today, is impressed.
When you go and buy a record, you go and buy it and it's actually like a thing that you can hold and you can see and you can feel. Whereas if you download something that's like you can't touch it, it's like there but you can't touch it. And I think I prefer being able to hold the thing and say, look, here it is.
It's 1973.
Something tells me something's gonna happen tonight.
Outside the home, Britain was far from harmonious as industrial unrest escalated. Ted Heath was trying to cap pay rises, so the miners were working to rule. All this at a time when ever more domestic technology meant an increasing demand for electricity. As coal supplies ran low, Britain struggled to cope.
But we do reckon that we can match Master Noakes' amazing speed.
To give the family an authentic evening in 1973, the tech team have a surprise for them.
5, 2, 5. And multiply that by 12, we get...
Where are the torches?
Stay where you are, I'll find some.
Sit down, please. Sit down. Don't, because they could knock anything over. It could be dangerous. Wait for Adam to get the torch.
Give one to Mum.
Darling, there's some candles in the cupboard. How long do you think it's going to last?
Georgie calls the tech team.
Have you got any power cut advice for us?
Though whole towns were plunged into darkness by power cuts, life went on by gaslight. 70s families learnt to prepare themselves, so the tech team have provided candles, torches and a camping stove.
Good night. It's as a result of the miners' industrial action and the power cut will last until the morning.
Oh, good blimey, that's a bit fierce.
But
No, Riley.
Oh, listen to that noise and that smell. Really remind me of camping holidays.
Is that secure?
No, darling, it isn't secure. It's a little tiny trivet with a pan on it.
The miners may have downed tools, but a true homemaker never does.
I need to make the jelly now because I've got to go to work in the morning, even if there is a power cut, and there won't be any pudding for tomorrow night if I haven't got on with it now.
Should we bring the...
Okay, marble, fun, buckaroo or Cluedo?
Oh, buckaroo, definitely.
For just a little bit of one night fun, it brings back huge memories, doesn't it, of family togetherness, which is why I said, let's play games! Let's play games and make jelly! It's not that funny.
Oh, dear. I think the fact that we haven't got that much to do, it makes it extra special as well. It's not like we're missing anything.
Adam.
Actually, I was quite enjoying
If you
Doctor
haven't got
Who,
much to do, just let me know, because I don't seem to stop. I'm constantly washing up or cooking or cleaning, so chip in if you're feeling a bit bored.
I don't think life was that great. You had to do a lot more for yourself. Yeah, you had to do a lot more for yourself. Now there's lots of power cuts, lots of strikes. No central heating. No phones. No, like, high-tech. No.
The power's returned to the house, and so has the heating. By the mid-70s, half of British homes were centrally heated, which is just as well for Hamish and Georgie, who are up at 5 a.m. Hamish is about to start his first proper job, a paper round.
If Hamish does get into trouble, then he's not going to be able to telephone me on his mobile or anything like that. But no, I think you'll enjoy doing the paper round. Quick, you're going to be late, hurry up!
Paper rounds were a big part of a 70s childhood. But today, newsagents struggle to recruit paper boys and girls. Mainly because modern parents fear for their kids' safety walking the streets alone. Even so, George is keen for the children to spend more time playing outside like she did. So the tech team have a surprise for them back at the house.
Oh my God! What's this?
I did my cycling proficiency on that thing.
I'm loving these bikes.
That is my bike.
There was one thing that if I could keep, I would. It's the bike.
But cycling 1970s style creates some dilemmas for Georgie and Adam.
If they were going out on bikes in the 70s, they wouldn't have had, like they have now, mobile phones. I never used to wear a helmet. I don't know about you.
Well, they would have to wear a helmet. But,
mobile phones?
The mobile phones, so often when I try to ring one of the kids, it's either turned off or they've got it in the bag and they can't hear it ringing anyway.
Or they've forgotten it.
The mobile phone probably lulls you into a false sense of security, and at least, you know, we had our instructions in those days that you had to be back at whatever time for tea. So, no, I think they'll be OK.
Modern children spend less than a fifth of the time playing outside than their 70s counterparts.
Bicycle, bicycle.
And with less to entertain them in the house, the great outdoors is proving a draw for the Sullivan Barnes kids too. But Hamish may have taken his 70s freedoms too far. He's decided to cycle into town without a mobile phone or asking Georgie. It's 7 o'clock and Hamish still isn't back.
This is the note that he's left. To Mum, I'm probably in town as we speak. I cycled in and borrowed your helmet since I couldn't find mine. I have a bike lock with me and will be with George, so call him if there's a problem or I'm needed immediately. I've gone into town and promised not to do anything outside my time, i.e. the 70s.
Can't believe that.
On the chopper that he got yesterday, that'll probably get stolen, in the dark, in winter.
No lies.
And he could have rung me at work. I'm furious. Absolutely furious. Well, when he gets home, he's going to go to bed without any supper tonight. Because in the 70s he probably would have got smacked, but I can't do that.
No, don't do that.
He doesn't have a mobile on him, and he's suggested that I might call his friend on his mobile, but of course I haven't got his friend's mobile number because it's on my confiscated mobile.
This could be him.
At 7:30, Hamish finally returns.
Don't hire me. Go and put the helmet in the porch. What? And come back in here. I'm really angry with you. You know that wouldn't have been all right with me, going into town on the chopper, and you could have rung me at work, and I'm really cross. So you're not having supper, you're going upstairs now. You can have a bath and wash your hair, and then you can go to bed. In the 2000s, I wouldn't have sent him to his room as a punishment because everything that he loves is up there, his computer, his PlayStation. But in 1970, it's colder upstairs and there's not really very much to do. Maybe I should ban the typewriter.
People in the 70s didn't communicate when they went out, they just planned ahead. I'm sure if I planned ahead I wouldn't have even been allowed to go out.
Back in the 2000s, Hamish would have probably sent me a text message at work to tell me what he was doing. And he would certainly know that to go into town without doing that would have definitely not been okay. But not having the opportunity to text me, obviously decided that he would just chance it.
That was quite cool, actually. I was quite impressed with it. Just with the way it was all planned and executed.
And the typed letter.
The typed letter, which must have taken ages, and the fact he thinks the chopper's really cool, because I think the chopper's really cool too.
Hamish is in a bit of a mood because Mum told him off because he went into town with the chopper. So Mum was angry, told him to go to his room and he couldn't have dinner. Now he's gone to bed in his truck. Now he's already asleep.
It's power cut jelly.
That looks quite good.
The family are halfway through their time in the 1970s.
It's nice, I like it.
And the demanding schedule of domestic chores is taking its toll on Georgie.
Normally I'd be doing other stuff in the evening. I'd do a bit of work, or I'd make some phone calls, or do some housework or something that I don't seem to be able to quite fit in at the moment. It'd be fantastic to have a freezer, even if, I didn't have the convenience foods, to have the freezer and be able to cook an extra meal and put it in the freezer and take it out and almost use it like convenience food would definitely be a big plus.
Georgie won't have to wait long for her dreams to come true. Freezers were initially sold as a place to store homegrown fruit and veg, or even a whole pig. In the mid-70s, Britain took the deep freeze to its heart, but used it for entirely different purposes. Dr. Ben Highmore has managed to find what he hopes is a 70s model.
This is massive.
Yeah, it's your proper original chest freezer. During the 70s, women were moving away from traditional roles as housewives to joining the workforce. One of the things that allowed them to do that was the freezer. It freed them up from doing the daily shop. Now they could just do a weekly shop and have the corner shop in the home.
But I'm slightly worried whether it is a 1970s freezer at all, or whether it's a 1980s, early 80s freezer.
Oh, it smells like it's from the...
You're going to have to clean that.
Chest freezers would basically be fairly standardised in technology. So I'm thinking that we just clean it up and maybe kind of give it a bit of a makeover to make it look a bit more 70s.
It's going to look ridiculous.
It's going to look great.
Customising appliances with sticky-backed plastic was common practice in the 70s. This way, any appliance could blend in with the brown all around.
How's that looking then? It's quite cool, isn't it? But it looks 70s. It looks more 70s now than it did before.
It does look very 70s.
OK, I'm going to take you around to the family then.
By 1975, half of British homes had a deep freeze, despite the fact that they cost almost £1,000 in today's money and took up an awful lot of space.
Oh, good morning.
Georgie, hello.
got a delivery for
All
you.
my dreams have come
Yes,
true. I feel really disloyal to womankind being excited about a piece of
So you should, so you should.
electric kitchen apparatus.
Where do you want us to put it?
Gosh, I don't know. It's so big. It's bigger than the
is huge,
fridge.
isn't
Maybe the garage?
You almost need a garage to fit one of these in.
We look like pallbearers.
So you want to show us where you'd like us to put it?
Probably quite near the garage door, so I don't have to throw it in. Maybe here?
Right. I think one of the first things, Georgie, is stock this up. Get in the Cortina, drive to a supermarket, and get those frozen goods in there.
The chest freezer found its purpose in an era that saw an increase in car ownership and the rise of supermarkets. For the first time ever, the weekly, rather than daily shop became a reality. George is shopping for the slideshow party, but she's only allowed to buy products that would have been available in the 70s.
Wow, a lobster. That's really 70s. Cooked from frozen. Yeah. So perfect. I can go to the garage, grab it, stick it on a tray, put it straight on the table, ready for everybody to eat. This is so completely different to making dinner last night. Just all these frozen lumps of stuff.
This looks good.
Does it look good?
Yeah, that looks good.
Because all of that was in the freezer half an hour ago. I can see clear.
1976.
Now in 1973.
The year the number of colour television licenses overtook those of black and white for the first time.
1980.
Alan Weeds. Yeah.
Good evening and welcome to Pot Black's Gala Night.
Hate snooker as it is, you have to watch it in black and white as well.
Snooker was brought to television by BBC Two controller David Attenborough to make the most of the new colour service.
Kind of an interesting game. When you're watching it in black and white, it becomes even more challenging, I think.
But the family won't have to struggle with snooker in black and white for much longer.
Were they old?
Tom from the tech teams delivering them a new colour TV.
Wire up then.
There we are.
Can I try it?
Yeah, are you ready to see what would happen if a rainbow leaked into your old TV?
Hey! Woo! Hey, it's colour!
You should get that when you turn.
God, that's worth leaving the washing up for.
Television viewing was Britain's biggest pastime in the 1970s, even though there wasn't much to watch. Which probably explains how the Generation game regularly ended up with almost half the country tuning in.
UV light.
Coffee, UV light,
Blender.
fan heater,
Electric light. Fruit.
Cuddly toy. 3 or 4 times.
Did we do well? Aye. Did we do well? I can feel the family getting sucked into the technology, and I'm still making jello in the kitchen.
Good rumba action, strongly.
But the colour TV doesn't seem to offer much excitement to Hamish.
I still don't think I'm going to be watching it as much. The TV I'm used to, it has satellite, so there's lots more channels to go through, and it hasn't got a remote, so you have to get up and press the buttons all the time.
The 3 TV channels are about to face their first rival. Tom's back with the very latest in electronics, containing the first computer chip to enter the 1970s home.
When we first saw you were all playing video games.
Yeah.
Everybody in the house seemed to be hooked up to some sort of televisual excitement. So this is the first rung on that ladder back to your normality of video gaming. It's absolutely brilliant.
Ah, brilliant! I remember this. Hamish!
The sad news is it's in monochrome. So you'll enjoy that.
Here's a brand new idea from the United States which can turn your television set into a game that two can play. Unplug the aerial, plug in the electronic game simulator, switch on the set again, and now who's for tennis? Right, Wimbledon, here we come. You ready, Jen? Play.
Oh, yeah, there we go.
Is that sharp or not?
What's weird?
Created by Atari in 1972, Pong is recognised as the first home video game. Soon, manufacturers worldwide, like Binatone, made their own versions, and over 500 different systems flooded the market. Though the controls were kept to a bare minimum, just a single rotary knob, this is the beginning of the television as an entertainment emporium.
It's quite clever for what it is, but obviously Adam has more experience in these kinds of games.
It's 1977. While the Queen's Silver Jubilee flew the flag for tradition, revolution was breaking out. The computer revolution. Computers were starting to make inroads into the workplace, but the era of the home computer was at least 5 years away. Gia's in search of any sort of computing power she can offer the family.
Clearly, I can't give them a computer in the 70s. So I think it's got to be a calculator, and there's only one man to go to. He's the guy who brought calculators to the masses. My hero, Sir Clive Sinclair.
When I've told people that I'm coming to meet you today, everyone just said, you have to tell him how important he is to me. He's changed my life, which is lovely, so thank you very much.
Did you feel that it was important that the average person have some kind of contact with computers and calculators? And
well, they were magical, of course, because prior to that, calculations were elaborate, and you either used a slide rule or log tables, and then suddenly pocket calculators came along and changed it all. These were something that was sort of space-aging, and they caused a lot of excitement, and that was rather fun to be involved with.
Well, I've got the calculator for the family, Sinclair Cambridge. Now, when these things came out in the early 70s, they were incredibly expensive, but by now they were affordable. They were about $8.95. So anyone could afford these things, and they were still a bit of a status symbol, still very exciting to own. So I'm going to give it to them now.
Oh, look at that. It's a calculator.
And your maths homework will be so quick and easy now because you can do it all on the calculator.
Do you remember doing read words on them?
What, like boobs?
Oh, do you remember what the number was?
Yeah, I think it's 58008, and then you look at it upside down.
It's so infantile, I can't believe you know that.
Hamish has found a proper use for the calculator, his maths homework. Teachers at the time were anxious about their potential impact on children's arithmetical ability. Even so, the pocket calculator was unstoppable. In 1977, Britain bought nearly 5 million of them. But the meagre computing achievements of the 70s, Pong and the calculator, have brought home to Hamish how much he's missing 21st century technology.
I'm quite bored. There's nothing really to do. Because I normally have my computers and games and stuff.
He's even resorted to helping Georgie with the housework. (1978), and industrial relations had reached a new low.
Britain is stricken with its worst industrial problems for years.
While Dennis Healey was attempting to freeze wages, Britain was shivering through the winter of discontent. 30-odd years later, snow covers Britain again, and Adam has a dilemma, whether or not to go into the office.
Normally, I probably wouldn't go to work, actually. I'd probably work at home, because I've got broadband connections and, you know, direct link into the office and mobiles and all the technology that allows me to be mobile and work anywhere, really. Probably 30 years ago, I probably would have struggled in, I guess. Going to work in this cantina is crazy. It's just not up to the job. It's not engineered for this kind of thing. But having said that, people in the 70s did, so, you know, why shouldn't I? That's the question. Oh, I'm not taking a cantina out in this, it's crazy.
I've got a 4x4. I'm taking that.
But before Adam arrives at his office, Gia is making a few modifications. Out goes the internet workstation, and in comes a Commodore PET computer.
Work is certainly the first place people would have encountered a computer. And this one was, you know, massively high-tech.
Software's loaded using a tape deck, which is both unreliable and slow. But the PET, with a basic word processor and spreadsheet, was a popular business machine into the 80s.
Hello.
Morning. Look at that. 1978 today. I didn't think it was 1978 though.
These came out in 1977, Commodore PET.
Really?
1977.
I just assumed it was a lot later than that.
No. So I know that you work in accounting. I've got you a finance program. Okay. Hopefully you'll be able to do something.
This should be interesting.
This came with 4 to 8K of RAM. My mobile phone, for example, has 64 meg. So my mobile phone is 16,000 times more RAM than this. So it's going to be a bit slow.
Does it actually do anything?
It does. I've loaded up some a program here for you.
But Adam struggles to do his 21st century job with a 70s computer. The lack of any connection to the outside world is its biggest shortcoming.
Do you think it would be possible to do your normal daily work on a computer like this?
Absolutely not.
Lack of technology back home has caused another problem for Adam.
Turns out that an email was sent out very early this morning to all staff saying, because of the weather conditions outside, don't come in, work at home. And clearly I can't work at home and I can't get emails, so I didn't know about it. So I've come in and battled my way in, only to be met with an empty office.
Adam returns home early, and all the family head outside for some good old-fashioned fun.
It didn't come about quite in the way that I thought it might do, but I've got what I wanted. I've got more time together as a family, doing the same activity and enjoying each other's company.
Despite George's nostalgia for the past, 70s parents would actually spend as little as 25 minutes a day with their children. Today, the average is over an hour and a half, nearly 4 times as much.
Mouth now. Just needs your fur-combed nose.
This is the 70s recreated in your back garden.
Tomorrow's the last day of the 70s and I'm gutted. I've really liked the 70s. I like not having technology, and each year we tick on and we get more gadgets. It's kind of disappointing, really, I think. I'd just like to freeze frame here and stay here a bit longer. That'd be great.
But back inside, they discover there's a problem with their favourite piece of 70s technology.
Could you have a look at the TV? It's broken.
What do you think I could fix it?
It was working a second ago as well.
Anything happening?
It's getting more broken. It's not making its little desperate humming noise, and it's now completely dead. Our TV is broken.
Hamish phones the tech support team for help.
Anything else?
In the 1970s, the TV repairman was a common visitor. Colour sets cost around £3,000 in today's money.
What seems to be the problem?
It won't switch on.
But they were also consistently unreliable, so it's little wonder 70% of families rented.
90% of TVs in the 70s broke down at least once a year. A few sets, about 20% of sets, actually broke down 5 times or more. But then the mainly Japanese imported sets were made to a higher standard and they just didn't break down anywhere near as much. This is your tuning.
Occasionally, they were even dangerous, getting so hot they'd set fire to the room, earning them the nickname curtain burners among TV repairmen.
It's always a thing on these bed sets, the last screw never goes in. It was John Logie's idea of a joke.
welcome to the course.
Nice beard.
Look at that jacket, it's absolutely ridiculous.
It certainly came down to solving a quadratic equation.
I'll leave you to Bob Coates and his mathematical equations, Adam.
Equals 2 times y over x.
Give me a call if any other problems arise.
The decade's nearly over.
Where there is doubt, may we bring faith, and where there is despair, may we bring hope.
Tonight, the Sullivan-Barnes family are putting on a slideshow for friends to see their time-travelling adventures. George has been busy in the kitchen all day preparing food for the party. Freezer foods made the job easier, but she's still not getting much help from the boys.
I need some cheese grating. Can you please help and stop playing with watches?
Go on, help.
Georgie's done a lovely spread of 70s staples, vol au vents and fondue.
That looks fine.
Adam's in charge of the era's favourite drinks.
That's right, isn't it? Actually?
Is it okay? Yeah. The snowball's a hit.
Although no one's impressed with the soda stream.
The fondue's good, you should try the fondue.
Hamish provides the music with his mixtape.
I've always been fond of my chopper. I told you Georgie was rather keen on the cortina.
For the family, it's a chance to reflect on their 70s experience.
I think most of it is nostalgia and just having so many happy memories from childhood that keep being rekindled that you just don't want to leave them behind, really.
Georgie got what she thought she wanted, a home free of high-tech distractions, but it's come at a price.
I've liked being fairly low on the technology front, but it's meant the inconveniences, cooking a meal, doing some cleaning, everything was very hands-on and took a long time to do.
Technology's made domestic life easier, but the children have realised that some modern tech, like mobile phones for example, has its downside.
Do you think in the 70s children had more freedom? Because I think nowadays parents are more cautious.
As children in the 70s, we felt a lot freer and a lot more able to go off and just do things. And I look today and I sometimes see our kids sort of at home glued to the computer, and it quite saddens me.
I do think the kids saw the value of the family time together, and they certainly saw how much I enjoyed it. I think we will make an effort to do stuff as a family, even if poor old Hamish would rather be playing on his games console.
I don't think I miss the 70s, really, because there wasn't much to do in the 70s.
Really sad, actually, that it's over for the 70s. Really sad. I really am quite sad to leave the 70s.
Next time, the family enter the 1980s and are faced with an explosion of domestic technology.
Complete leap of technology. This is more like it.
But will the 80s bring them labour-saving must-haves or time-wasting boys' toys? And can modern kids get to grips with the temperamental primitive electronics of the day?
Wait. Why can't you be more patient?
Nothing ever works.
And you can continue your journey through the decades online with the BBC and the Open University by visiting bbc.co.uk/electric dreams.